Hi everyone, I'm Ria. Welcome to our Pointe Prep series of classes. The point of these classes is to prepare our feet, ankles, legs, hips, core, full body for going on to pointe. Either if we haven't done pointe before, this is a really great class to get us ready, or if you are new to pointe or working through improving your pointe work, definitely recommend these classes to help just really improve your strength, form and technique. So you will need a bar or a chair or a countertop, something you can use as a bar. You'll need a mat for our floor work and a resistance band. We tend to use a long resistance band, but if you have a looped one, that's absolutely fine. You don't need anything else. You don't need any pointe shoes. This whole class is done on flat, so ballet shoes or socks are perfect. I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think. Drop a note in the comments.
So we're at our bar to start with tonight, and then we're going to move on to the mat, do a bit of centre work as well. We are going to use a resistance band tonight. If you haven't got one, try and grab something stretchy like a pair of old leggings is perfect. If you haven't got anything you can use though, don't worry. The exercises are still really beneficial even without a resistance band. So it's absolutely fine if you haven't got one. As always, be careful of any existing injuries, and throughout class tonight, either take a break or just sit and exercise out if you feel you're in any pain or discomfort at all. We're going to work quite hard, as usual, on our ankles, but also hips today, focusing on hip building exercises for improved turnout as well as improved balance and just general strength, which we really need when we're up on pointe. So, without further ado, let's make a start. Parallel feet facing the bar. You can be sideways, absolutely fine for these warm-ups. Just alternately up, over, really push over. those toes. Okay, so we're not going to stick on at the bar tonight, but we're all going to do straight into a grand battement on a rise. If you're not super warm, I want you to be really careful here. The rise is more important than the elevation of your working leg, okay? So don't worry too much about the lift if you're not fully stretched. Some of us that did the class before should be okay. Hopefully we're still warm, not cooled down too quickly. So we're going to come up onto our rise in preparation for grand battements. Stay on that rise. 3 and 4. Lower down. Demi-plie. Rise to second. Close front, back, demi-plie. Back onto a rise. Quarter body arm through fifth, second. Take it derrière. 2, 3, 4, demi-plie, rise, we'll balance to finish. Then we'll take a couple of lunges. So we're on a rise throughout most of this exercise. Just be really careful. If you start to feel that underneath leg wobbling or that ankle starts to lose its strength, lower down. What we really don't want is for anybody to go over on an ankle. So, I think this music goes mad about halfway through. Apologies. Onto our right. There we are. 1, 2, 3. Ready up to me. 4. Take it. Back to the line. There we are. There we are. 3. Lower down, take your rise, move down. 1, 2, 5. There we are. Right. Other arm on. Hold that balance. Engage everything. Excellent. Slow down. Over time. Breathe everything. Nice. Onto the other side. Okay. The third position. I want you to the right. Prepare the arm on the foot. Make sure your posture is full, engaging the core, knee, glute, right there. Awesome. One. 3. 4. 5. Oh, that's good. Back into a rise. Belly on. And all the way through. Remember, really great for the side. 3. And 8. 5. Long exhale, posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Good. Good, that was really nice. Okay, so we've got some balances. We're going to stay at the bar because obviously it's really helpful to have a bar when we're balancing. You can stay sideways or you can come facing. You will feel safer if you're facing the bar. We are just going to be in third position, so right foot at the front. Let me find the music. Oh, it's disconnected. Here we go. We're back. Come up to it. Okay. This is at the front of the knee. Same arm leg. Up to it. Really engage your posture. Straight supporting leg. And just start to take that other arm off the bar. On the back of the spoon. 1, 2, and bring it up to the knee. Really think about turning back and engage the core. Really feel that balance. Anyone in the back to hold it line? I'm going to give you a cry. Lower down hands. Stretch out the hand. We're going to stay up. Good. Coming into the rise. Arms up. Arms back. Arms down. Nice. Right, we're going to come into the centre. I want you to be really careful in the centre. We're still working these ankles. So you absolutely must just stop and take a break if they feel too wobbly. We're going to start croisé. So pop your right foot in front, you're slightly to the corner. This is, what is this? An old inter exercise. I really love this. We plie, relevé to fourth, back to third in plie. Relevé to second facing front, changing feet to close face the other corner. Fourth, back to third, second, back to third. So you're changing corner each time after that relevé to second. Arms, if you want to add them in, you can either keep them in fifth. I love doing everything with my arms in fifth. Or you can come third, first, second, first, third, opposition, second, first. Let's go for 4 sets. See how we get on. What you really need to think about is just holding your posture really tall on these relevés before you come back in. And when you come back in, I just did a terrible example. You're tall, 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 you're squeezing everything. Try and come in carefully. Try not to do what I just did and like collapse back into that plie. Let's see if you can do this. You might see a little bit. Excellent, really nice. Let's go one more time. If you feel like your ankles are really fatiguing here, you can step into that position. Out to the side, down, forward, down. If you're still good, push yourself into that relevé. Really, really think about growing. So you're not just growing because you're in a relevé and you're just naturally taller because of that. You really need to get that chest up. Think about that ballet string that you were told about when you were 5. Let's go. Four. Really nice. Okay, let's come onto our mats. I think we've worked ourselves enough. We probably should skip pirouettes tonight, but if anybody does want to do them, shout at the end and I'll stay for an extra 5 minutes. We can definitely chuck some in. I just don't want to use fatigued ankles to do pirouettes and then have an accident. So onto the mat. Grab hold of your resistance band if you've got one. Mine's already in a knot, but you need to tie it above your knees, quite tight. So you only want, when it's not being pulled, an inch or two of space between those knees, like so, so that when we pull it, we've got a fair amount of resistance going on. We're going to start on our side, and this is where our hip work comes in, people. Oh, the dog's just decided to relax at the end of the mat. So you can be on your forearm, or you can be all the way down, rest your head on your hand. Either way, try and keep those shoulders pulled down and away. My balance disappeared. We're going to come and do our glute medius exercise. So the glute medius is a really big muscle that actually sits higher up on your bottom and it's attached to your hip. So strengthening the glute medius massively strengthens our hips and actually really helps our turnout. It helps us have stronger and more flexible hamstrings as well. Bend the underneath leg. Top knee is going to come in towards the chest, not too far, but resist. Out behind us to the corner. You need to engage your stomach muscles here so that your back is not arching, and then up. Oh, that's where you're really squeezing. So it's in towards the chest, back towards the corner, up towards the ceiling. Leg stays parallel, we're not turning out here. Okay, let's go. And we leg bent. One comes in to the back. Last one. We might have done like an extra one for luck here. And up. Good, lower down. Keep those legs bent, feet now one on top of the other. Let's do our plan. Other one is running feet down and stretch over again. Good. Now we're going to come down onto our back and just take really smooth stretch. Keep your feet bent. One hand is up, so the other leg knee. Push the knee up away from you and pull back underneath the leg knee. You can use your elbow to push the knee away if you want to. You can have a lovely stretch. Good. Bring the foot back to meet the other one. We're going to come up onto our knees. And then, oh, broken the music. Always. Onto your tippy toes. With bent. Yourself on your toes. And spread those legs if you can keep your hands on the floor. And lower back down. Stay on that rise. And again. Ready up. Stay on that rise. Lower it down. 2 more, please. And And again, straightening up. Lower back down. Forward, just do 3 hands, forward, breathe 1. Into a nice deep lunge. Off the floor. Good. And now push yourself back. Start to straight front leg. Back heel into the ground. On here. Good. Come back into that lunge. Lower the knee down if you want to now. Stretch. Good. Let's take it. Four legs, front leg, hips, back leg, other leg, back leg, side. And then maybe start to straighten that front leg, floor. Head low. Good. And straightening that front. Stop bending that finger. Wrapping some and then grab the back knee gently. Excellent. And then come to tabletop. Knees under hips. Hands on shoulders. Push yourself back into the basket. Take a breath here. And very, very good. Last fold. Understanding. Roll up through that. And then slowly big breath in. Feet nice and wide, arms to the sky. And breathe out, lower the arms. Well done, team. Excellent work today. Oh, we've worked those ankles so hard. Do reward yourself with a bath or a lovely hot shower. And don't give yourself any more ankle exercises today. Again, we didn't get a chance to do the resistance band, just ankle flexing and toe flexing. But if you can do kind of 10 to 15 of those a couple of times a week, it definitely helps